What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Exoria. Oh yeah, guys. So, last episode, I was asking you guys about that sparkly chicken we have. And you guys had let me know that that chicken is from some other mod, and apparently it drops an item for something. I don't know. It's not something we need to really worry about right now. I'm going to leave this chicken here just because it looks kind of cool compared to the rest of them. Yeah, we'll leave that chicken there, and when the time comes and we need whatever that item is, we will look into it a little bit. But thank you guys for the feedback on that. I wasn't sure what the deal with the chicken was. It was also suggested that we could use chisel and bits to chisel out where the sieves are bumping into these blocks, because before we're getting a lot of Z fighting here. So yeah, I removed like 2 pixels worth of block this way and like 4 down or something. So now it slides back and forth. You don't see any Z fighting here. But yeah, these are now chisel and bits blocks. They are not the regular shakes anymore. And I don't know if that stops counting towards the amount of these blocks we need in this room for placing down sieves. I was able to break them and replace them after doing this. So yeah, it seems like we're fine, but it's just one of those things. Like, you need a certain amount of these blocks, right, in order to be able to use the sieves. These are the remaining bits of that block that I chiseled out. I didn't know what to do with them, and they're taking up a lot of my inventory. So yeah, it's a little bit more than a quarter of a block is the amount of blocks that, or I guess bits that we removed from these blocks. So today I wanted to move on and start looking at some things here. Resource automation. There is automated explosions. This was something that I was looking at doing. Previously, I had tried to do the nice little chisel and bits, just a single pixel pane worth of glass to make things look nice. Unfortunately, yeah, this thing over here just does not work with that pane. It registers as not the valid multi-block. It says it's invalid if you have that pane there. So I pushed everything back a little bit so we have this block, but it's not like sticking out into the room. But it still looks kind of bad. Pretty much what I want to do is be able to fill this all in and not worry about it. We have like the spaces on the side here so I can walk up, right? So I can walk up to this thing and then collect the item through the block without having to break blocks. If we have it so it's automatically collecting the items, we don't have to worry about that as much. So it's something I definitely want to look at. So let's get back to that quest here. This was automated explosion. So we need an iron combustion heater to complete this, and we also need the combustion collector. So let's take a look at the iron combustion heater. First of all, that's another component that we need to upgrade. In order for us to do that, we are going to need 15 iron and a gunpowder, it looks like. So gunpowder, if I remember correctly, we can do with a couple of niter, pulverized coal, and what was the other ingredient? I cannot remember. Sulfur, that's what it was. Okay, so sulfur, yeah, we have all of that stuff from the sieving that we've been doing. And there we go. All right, so 15 iron. So we should be able to do that. So wrap iron around this guy, and then we make one of those. Okay. So there's the iron combustion heater. So we can remove the stone one that we have over here. All right, and replace it with that guy. All right, so if we look at this, anything special about it? Max 1538. I don't know if the speed or the efficiency matters. Maybe the efficiency is how much heat units it'll use. Maybe the efficiency uses a little bit less every time you explode it. Not entirely sure. Anyway, we can throw that in there and let that fill back up so we can do stuff with this. So the stone combustion heater, that is a part that we have replaced. It's probably going to get thrown away. For now, I will throw it in our chest of stuff. So the other thing that we wanted to do was the collector. Let's go back to the quest. Combustion collector. Combustion collector. Okay. So this guy, oh, that's just a hopper and some more iron. All right, so we need 8 iron plus another 5, and then a chest, our hammer. All right. Yeah, we have to just make a few iron plates here, and then we should be able to do this no problem. Actually, I have a hopper in my hotbar, don't I? I just realized, how do I have a hopper in my hotbar? Where did I get that from? I don't know. Anyway, oh, did I take that out instead of a chest? We're gonna make another hopper is what we're doing here. All right, here we go. There's a hopper, and then we need to surround that with this, and there's our combustion collector. Now, I do believe the combustion collector, how does that work? I think that has to be touching one of the sides. Yeah, I think that has to be like maybe right here or something, if I remember correctly. And then that has its own inventory. So let's try this out. We could try exploding some more glass into the glass shards. Yeah, clear glass. All right, we'll just place, I don't know, how about like 4 of those? Oh, you know what? That'll allow us to do a little bit more at a time too, right? That's what the quest said. But yeah, the more heat units we have available, the more of the same recipe we can do at once. Previously, I think we're only able to do 2 pieces of glass at once. Let's try, I don't know. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'll try that. Okay, so that piece of glass was ejected. There wasn't enough stuff to do it. And then all of the stuff ends up here in this guy, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's really a good way to make this thing look good, to be honest. I forgot this has to be touching one of the, I guess, one of the 6 sides around that center block. So really you only get 4 options in our particular setup. We could have it in the front, but without this piece of glass here, we can't really see what's going on. So I don't know. We'll have to think about that, I suppose. Maybe we could do like stairs or something around the sides here and make it look a little bit nicer. We'll figure something out. Anyway, so we got the automated resource collecting thing going, which is going to be a little bit nicer than what we had previously. So that's another quest done. Better crafting. We can make the work table and crafting on a stick. Let's just knock out some of these. So work table is some kind of a chest, a piece of paper, and a crafting station. All right, so that's not that difficult to do. Let's see, crafting station. We don't have any extra crafting tables, I don't think. Okay, so we'll just make one real quick. So this, that, how do you make the crafting station? I thought you just put it back in the grid. No, so it is 2 crafting tables and 2 sticks. It's been a minute since we last made one of these things, and I'm thinking the default recipe. All right, and then it's 2 sticks. So we should be able to do it now. So there's that. And that, there's a crafting station. So we need to get ourselves paper. Paper we can get from rice, can't we? Yes, so 3 rice makes 3 paper. We have plenty of rice that I've harvested previously. All right, so there is our paper, our crafting station, and the last bit was some kind of a chest. Cool, so we should be able to make this thing now. There it is, work table done. So the work table is pretty cool. If you guys have not seen this before, we've looked at it in the last few series, I'm pretty sure. Pretty much what you do, you can put in, well, let's check it out here. You can put in a recipe, right? And then you can start storing all the stuff for that recipe down here. If, for whatever reason, the items you put in here have multiple recipes, you can press this button, right? And you can choose which recipe you want it to do. Another thing you can do, if you take the crafted item out, you can see it puts a result over here. I think you right click or left click on it. It's a right click to lock it. And this item will never go away. And then you can always like click one of these so it can place the recipe back over here and you can just do some fast crafting. So the work table is pretty good. Pretty much the only thing I use this thing for in recent memory is the multiple recipes from the same craft thing. So you can pick and choose which recipe you want. I don't know, maybe we'll get some more use out of it in this playthrough. We'll see. So we needed the crafting table on a stick. This thing, it's a portable crafting table is what that is. So we can do 4 and 1, do that, this, and that. So there is a crafting table on a stick from Actually Additions. Okay, so this is just literally a crafting table that you can use as an item. So that's kind of cool. So let's move on here. Did that give us any? No, these don't have any rewards. Okay, AOE, what is this? Hammer crafting table. I need to mine and dig more and more. Having tools with bigger area of effect would be very helpful. Well, what does this do? I don't know if I've seen this before. Hammer crafting table. That's from Sparks Hammers. Okay. It's a different mod I've never used before. Hammer crafting table. So that requires us to have a tinker's hammer, 4 stone, and then 4 of these crafting tables. Well, we just saw how to do that. So let's do 32. So there's that. We need the same amount of sticks. We don't quite have that many sticks. Do we have extra sticks over here? Here? No. So what I need to do, I need to grab myself like, I think 8 planks. Yeah, and then 1 piece of charcoal, and then we can use our sawmill. There we go. This gives us a lot of sticks per plank. I think it was 8. I can't remember. Yeah, it is 8. Okay. So now we have everything we needed for that. So there's this and that. There's our 4 crafting tables or crafting stations. We need 4 stone. What else do we need? And our tinker hammer. Does it use that up? Hopefully it doesn't. It might though. Okay, so tinker hammer, crafting stations, this. Okay, it does not use the tinker hammer. Very good. So I made the advancement bigger and better. So I have no idea what this thing is. I've never used it before. Oh, that's cool. All right, so does it show recipes? It does. A mini hammer. A giant hammer. Wow, it's using blocks of iron. I don't think we're going to be making that anytime soon. Oh my goodness, there's just so many different types. A powered hammer that requires RF. That's cool. That has my attention. If this is an item that does not have durability and just uses power, I like it. It's been a while since we've had RF only tools. I wish that was brought back into Tinkers. I miss that functionality. Iron excavator. Okay. So this would be really, really useful if it's what I think it is, like a shovel. That'll be really useful for mining a bunch of the ash. All right. So we got gold and diamond tools and copper and tin, I think. What was that? That wasn't tin. Silver. Silver, tin, all these different variants. There was one previously that used nether star, which was really interesting. Ooh, what are these? Peridot. So we have a lot of these extra gems and stuff. I wonder if those would be any good. I don't really want to waste all the material just to check out if they're good or not. But yeah, this one, nether star hammer. I wonder what this thing does. It's very, very fancy and it's expensive. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Those look really interesting. Actually, you know what? Let's do, let's go back to the uses here. What was that shovel I was looking at? The excavator. We should make an iron excavator. Let's try this real quick. I'm sure that's going to be better than what we currently have. We saw the flexible shovel can mine the ash, but it doesn't mine it very quickly. It mines at the same speed as like an iron. But if we can like mine 6 or 9 or whatever blocks at a time, that's going to make life so much better. I think we have everything on us. So do this, this, and this. Okay. I am interested in checking this out. Let's go see what this thing does. We'll go back to the area that I've been flattening out all the way at the very bottom here. And it is acid raining. Great. Great. And we can't go back yet. Then there's really nothing we can do about this. Oh, the acid rain in this is so good. Okay, well, at least our health really isn't going to be a big deal. We can just eat food and take care of it. All right, just got to wait for that poison to wear off. I don't think you can sleep with a poison on. Or maybe you can? Did the poison just wear off? I'm not sure. Okay. Maybe we should actually eat our other food here instead. This stuff is supposed to increase our other attributes. Yeah, we want that fat nutrition bar up. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to the very last section here. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I did end up mining a whole lot of stuff over here. You can see this is getting quite thin as far as resources left. So let's try this. Oh, baby. Okay. Game over. Pack beat. We just won. This is so good, guys. This is like, this speeds up stuff so much compared to what we were just doing. Oh my goodness. So we'll basically be able to have all the resources. Pretty much every last resource is ours now. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm glad that I decided to check that out because that's going to be super, super, super useful. Yeah, we'll probably end up flattening all this stuff out in no time at all. All right, good stuff here. Another thing you guys had mentioned to me in the comments was that you can upgrade the flexible tools. This is something I didn't really know about because I've never really used this mod before. But apparently in this mod pack, the keybind is G, and if you press G while holding one of these tools, you can open up this inventory screen here. So yeah, you can see there's like different color slots, and I believe these different color slots relate to the different color upgrades. So if we go at flex, we can see all the different types of upgrades that are available in this mod. Yeah, you can see we got red ones, green ones, brown ones, blue ones, and purple ones. So I think, yeah, all of these go into like their respective slots. So the blue ones here, you can get luck upgrade, which gives you looting and fortune, which is really good. What else? We got silk touch that we could potentially get. We can get XP. That looks like that's only for sword though. Mending upgrade, where it just repairs the tool frequently, does not require XP. That seems interesting. I wonder if it's worth making these things, but this is a little expensive. It's out of our range right now. We don't have any blaze rods, and yeah, it requires all that for an enchantment table. Yeah, it's just something to look at in the future. So luck upgrade really is not that expensive compared to everything else. We're gonna want that like on our sword, so when we're, you know, murdering chickens, we get maybe more chicken out of it. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be a smart idea, but it is quite expensive. So you need 7 blocks of lapis per one upgrade, and you can put up to 3 of them in there, I guess, for like fortune 3 or looting 3, right? So I'm currently in the process of taking the rest of our glass, turning into these crystal shards. I put a hopper here to feed into our auto dropper or auto inserter. Yeah, and we are in the process of taking crushed lapis that we got from sifting and turning that into actual lapis. But we need 7 blocks, which means we need 63, so like basically a full stack of lapis in order to make one upgrade. And as you can see, it's taking a little bit of time per each individual lapis. Yeah, that's even with the bronze condenser and the speed increase that we had. It's not a huge speed increase, but it is faster than we were doing before. Anyway, this is going to take a little bit of time. So we're just going to let that go in the background. I'm going to grab the rest of our crushed lapis. Let's grab that much. We'll put that in there and just let that all filter through. I am going to have to make some more glass, which is fine. But yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough crystal shards for everything when this is all said and done. Although we might, I don't know. Anyway, we got to wait for a little bit more lapis. We need like 3 stacks if we're going to get looting 3, right? Or fortune 3, probably just looting 3. And we can swap them between the tools, maybe. So other things that we can do, there's a range increase where you can do a 3x3, right? So that's pretty cool. You can upgrade it further to a 5x5. That's also pretty cool. I like that. There's a vein upgrade where it says mines a vein of similar blocks. I don't know if that's any block or if that is only ores. No idea. Ore detector upgrade says mine ores from the deep. No idea. No idea what that does. Magnet upgrade seems pretty cool. That's probably a thing that we're going to want on our tools. Chunk miner upgrade mines a whole chunk. The tool can be repaired and refueled with items around on the ground or in adjacent inventories. Mines a whole chunk. That sounds ridiculous. I don't know about that. So there's a backpack upgrade as well. Does that give you just like an extra inventory? I've never used these before, so I have no idea. It's not super expensive, but I just used up all my glass, so we can't even like try it out. Yeah, we're gonna have to melt down some more glass. I guess I could do that. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting things with this flexible tool mod. We'll definitely be checking those out in the future here. So I guess we could knock out a couple more quests. Let's try doing the larger storage. This wants us to make an item barrel. We've already made drawers before, but yeah, we need an item barrel. Barrel. So this is made with a chest, some planks, and some slabs. That's not bad at all. So there's a chest. We need some planks, and we're gonna need some slabs. Do we have slabs? We have them. Okay, we might just be able to click it and do it right now. Very good. So there's an item barrel. So that should complete that quest. So the item barrel, does it say on this thing what it does? I know it holds, you know, large quantities of items, but does it say how much? No, it doesn't. Okay, maybe it does if you place it in the world. Let's try placing it. Hold shift on it, doesn't say anything. Do I have to place an item in there for it to like tell me? No. Oh yeah. It said out of 4,096. So that's pretty good. In fact, I think that's more than what the base drawers hold, isn't it? The base drawers only hold 2,048, so that's double. So that would have been better for using at our chicken farm, I suppose. But you know, do you really need more than 2,000 eggs or feathers? Maybe, but yeah, definitely don't need that right now. Anyway, so we have another storage option that's not super expensive, and that's good. Basic auto crafting. Actually, you know what? Let's do compact storage, compacting drawer. How expensive are you in this pack? Okay, so we have to make pistons, 10 gears, iron. That's not so bad, but we will have to make the 10 gears. Okay. Actually, let's switch here for a second. It was also recommended that we could make slime balls out of rice, right? So we're getting rice. In fact, we have rice fields over here from our crops that we did on top of the chicken area a long time ago. I just harvested this recently, but I guess yeah, they've all regrown again. So with the rice, we can turn rice into slime balls. And with those slime balls, we can get around easier in this mod pack by making slime boots and slime sling, right? So that's definitely something I am interested in. Now, those do require like these different slime blocks, but you can take the slime. I guess you could use adhesive too. But yeah, you can take these slime, 9 of those turn into a slime block, and then that slime block will turn into regular slime. So you can kind of convert rice into green slime should you need the actual green slime, which I think we do, or at least to make the slime blocks for that stuff. Anyway, so let's figure out how to make the slime balls. So to make slime balls, we come from the slime block. And again, to make the rice slime ball, we need rice dough wrapped around a bucket of water. Okay. The rice dough is 3 rice. 3 rice turns into 2. Okay. So we lose about 1/3 of our rice, turning it into slime balls, but whatever, it should be fine. So rice like this. There's some rice dough, 36 of them. All right, and that'll turn into 9. That's actually perfect. All right, so now we just need to add water. Oh, you get 4 per craft. Okay, well, we're gonna have a lot of rice slime. More than I was expecting. That's fine. I will have to melt down some more leaves into water. We're probably gonna have to harvest more leaves. Yep. Okay, well, I got some things I'm gonna do here. Let me go ahead and start collecting up some more water. I'll turn all that rice dough into slime balls. We'll turn the slime balls into the items that we need to make this, and we'll be back, guys. All right, so we ended up getting a lot more extra leaves, so we have those for later, which is good. And I turned the rest of our slime, or I guess the rest of our rice dough, into these rice slime balls. So now we should be able to take these and convert them into slime, right? Let's do just 2 blocks. I'm not sure how much we're gonna need right now, but what I do know is we are gonna need these types of blocks. So if we go to the slime sling, we need 1 block here, and the slime boots, we need 2 more. So we need a total of 3 of these things. So we might be okay with this amount. So back to the slime sling, we need 2 pieces of string. All right, so slime sling, done. Very good, and slime boots, done. All right, so we can put slime boots there and our slime sling here, and now we should be able to get around a little bit faster. The problem is there's like lava everywhere though, and I don't want to bounce myself into a pool of lava, but just being able to like scale up mountains like this, oh my goodness, guys, this is so much better. Yeah, we've all seen the slime boots before. That'll be very useful for moving around from like hilltop to hilltop if I'm exploring or whatever. So let's get back to doing the compacting drawer here. So we're just gonna make a basic drawer, which we should have everything now to make this compacting drawer. Awesome. Okay, so we got one of those done. These are very useful. I don't know if we have any specific use for them right now. Maybe in large quantities for storing things or whatever later, but for right now, yeah, I don't really think there's anything in particular we could use those for. Nothing off the top of my head anyway. Anyway, so that is completing this. We got one quest remaining, and that's just the basic auto crafting. So the quest says, now that I've discovered a better crafting table, a further simple upgrade might allow me to auto craft. This is very limited though still. I need to put the crafting components in inventories based on the pattern on one side, and for the output, I need another inventory on the other side. Then I can start the process with an active lever. I can also use the blocks themselves instead of inventories, but of course this in-world crafting would then only work with blocks and not with items. Okay. There's an upgrade version which crafts slower, but doesn't need in-world crafting. Okay, so a structured crafter and an auto workbench. Structured crafter, auto workbench. Okay, so structured crafter, that's just a crafting station and wood gear. That's actually not so bad. Well, we've made a bunch of those. Let's make a bunch more. We should have plenty of sticks over here too, right? Yeah, okay, so we got those. So 2 more crafting tables, 2 more sticks. There's one of those. We need a wood gear, which is just, I think, 4 sticks. Like this, right? Yeah, okay, so there's that. And this, there's a structured crafter, and then an auto workbench is the structured crafter plus a stone gear. Stone gear is just a wood gear with stone around it, right? No, that's just cobblestone. Okay. Running low on cobblestone. We got to mine some more here in a little bit. So there's that, this guy, and this guy. So auto workbench. So before I do that, let's take a look at the structured crafter. So this doesn't have an inventory on it. It looks like a crafting table that's desaturated and it's got arrows pointing down. No tool to break this thing, so you just punch it, I suppose. Okay, and then if we upgrade it to this guy, auto workbench, quest complete. So this looks like, yeah, you just put items here, it's got an inventory and then it does stuff. I'm the owner. There's a help button, I guess, that doesn't really do any, what's the point of this button? I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. Basic auto crafting. I forget how these things work. Do I just put... Okay, so you put an item here, it turns into this. If I just put stuff here and then it crafts, wow, that crafts really slowly. Oh, man. All right. Oh, that's kind of cool how it slides back when you take the item out like that. I like that, instead of just disappearing completely. So that's kind of cool. I'm sure we will find a use for this at some point, but that is a really, really slow auto craft. So if we go back to our quest book here, resource automation, everything is now done on this section. Magical life, we still have some animals that we can make, and then we were stuck down here. We can't really progress further. We need steel, which we don't have yet. And this down here required us to have like seed oil and stuff, which is going to require us to have RF power, so we can't really do any of this stuff. But I think we might be able to make some of these animals. We'll look at that probably next time. So we're pretty much to the point now where we have to do this power up section, making like the kiln and oh, here we go. That's our blast furnace for making steel, and that'll progress us a little bit further. So that's stuff that we have to look forward to. I'll let the lapis continue to be produced there so we can hopefully get some of those fortune and or looting upgrades on our tools, which is going to make life that much easier. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.